Hello students, now we are in the previous video as we all have studied about how we are going to do program by the help of input stream reader by the data taking from the from user. Okay, from input stream reader and buffer reader we have learned how we are going to make a simple program. At that time we have studied about the simple program. In this video we are also going to study how we are going to do simple program with the help of input stream reader. See, now we are doing first question is how to accept an integral value p through a stream class. How we are going to accept a integral value p through a stream class. For integer value we have to write first input stream reader, read this is your variable, it can be anything, new input stream reader system in, buffered reader in, new buffered reader which have been, it is a temporary memory which I have told you, which have been taken from this read. Okay, from this, see this is the your whole input file, the input file which you are going to take input, whole input file, but you don't need all the input file during your program. You just need somewhat of file, whatever the data you are going to use. Then for that we make a buffered reader. This is your buffered file, which is also known as temporary file, temporary, and that is going to be read on computer in your system for the program by a compiler. This is a variable in which the buffered file is there. This can be anything you can write in alphanumeric in variable form. This is variable. Okay, so this buffered file has been taken from your input file. Okay, for integer we have to write first the data type intp. We have to show which data type we are going to use, and it is has been written integer dot parse int. Parse int, there is no space between parse and int, but I will be in capital. When the words are going to be separate, the word is capital. In dot readline, because we are going to take data from this buffered file, so in dot read line we have to read it in line, because teacher can be many numbers, this function, and this is your syntax how you are going to take when you are going to take integer value. Now second is how to accept a word through a string. How we have to take a word or string from this memory. How we are going to write. See, the input stream reader and buffer reader will be same data. Same, you all have to write that only. Then we have to take string, because a word we take in a string word in dot read line. Here we have to write just in the variable of your buffered memory and read line this. Okay, because whole of the program in a string form, so we have no need to convert it into a string. It is default in a string form in dot read line. Now question number 3, how we are going to accept a character from the stream. So character is a single unit. Okay, single thing, individual unit, we can say. We have to write like this only, input stream char d, we have to write here within bracket char in dot read. We have not written here line because character is only a single unit, which has been shown with the help of single quote. Okay, so we have used here read only. Now students, we are just going to do simple program of input stream reader. We are going to calculate here simple interest, a program to calculate simple interest. For this, see, first we have to write package import java.io. IO means this is the input output package. We have imported with the help of a keyword import. Import is a keyword, import java.io. That means all files of input and output. See, then we have taken here class, public class Java example. Public is optional. You cannot write. It is on your wish that you have to write it now. This is optional. Okay, this public is optional. Now, so then we have taken public static void main string args, here sign of an array, and here we have to write throws. This is also a keyword, throws IO exception. Exception means here error. The word exception means error. Throws means that is a keyword to eliminate the errors of your input out IO means input output files. It means throws keyword is used to remove the errors whatever are coming through your input output files. This is all you have to learn it by heart. In each and every program when you are using input stream reader, you have to write it down. Here the variable we are going to take P, as if for the simple interest you take principal, rate and time, and then here for the calculation of your simple interest. This all will be in double because it may become in points or not, in decimal value or not. See, here we have taken input stream reader. See how this is written, you have to write that all like only input I will be capital, stream S will be capital and reader R will be capital. It will be without space. Make it clear, without space. Then there will be space and read. This read is a variable. This is a variable in which all the files of inputs are being stored. Now new input stream reader file has been ready in your system. Here we have taken a temporary memory buffer reader. In previous slide I have told you what it is. This new file has been made with the help of this input read variable. Now enter the principal. We have to enter principal here. P double dot parse double system. We have to enter interest, rate of interest R. Okay. Then we have to enter time of period. And here in this variable seen interest we have calculated. This is the formula of your simple interest. You all must be knowing. And here we have given a printing statement. This is your printing. All the things are same, but just you have to write down this is totally different, and you all have to mug up this line. You have to learn this line very hardly. Okay. See public static void main string RGS, throws IO exception, put stream reader, okay, and buffer reader. And write the syntax as it is written here. Now question number 5. Here we are going to calculate the allowance of an employee. We have to write a program using class employee. When the class name is given, then you have to use that class name only. Class employee to accept a basic pay of an employee. We have to only just accept the basic pay. Okay. We have to only input a basic pay, and then with the help of basic pay we have to calculate these allowances or deduction which our government employee is going to get. See, there is a deduction, DLS allowance, DA, HRA, PF, all this formula has been given. You have to find out with the help of this formula. Now we are going to write this program. See how here import Java IO package has been used. Class employee as the name was previously given. We have seen that the class employee name was given there. Okay. Now public static void main, throws IO exception, throws keyword is also all the other keywords has been used here. Input stream reader, buffer reader. Here just we have to only enter a basic pay. Okay, with the help of basic pay we are going to calculate the pay, because in the previous slide the percentage was given, how much percentage are going to be deducted or plus in the payment. See, we have entered only our basic pay. With the help of double we have taken basic pay double dot parse double. Okay, now we have calculated here DA. Okay, with the help of basic pay all the formulas were given. Then we have with the addition of basic pay, DA and HRA, we have got gross pay and net pay. By the deduction of PF in gross pay, we have got a net pay. Okay, see, this program you have to write in your register very neatly. Each and every points of the PPT should be in your register, class registers. Make it clear. Okay, I will send PDF of this PPT. This is your notes. Okay. Now next question is there. A shopkeeper offers 10% discount on the printed price of a digital camera. However, customer has to pay 6% GST on the remaining amount. Write a program in Java to calculate the amount to be paid by customer taking printed price as an input. We have to take an input as a printed price, whatever the price has been printed in the camera. See here, we have taken here Okay, import Java public camera public static void main. Here by mistake throws IO exception has been not written here. You all have to write. Okay, in PDF it will be corrected. You all have to write throws IO exception. Now input stream reader like that. We have taken here price of a digital camera. Okay. Now double MRP here. Now we have come discount whatever the given, then discount will be deducted from the, then GST will be plus in the price, and the net, what the net pay customer has to pay. This is your program. Okay, write it down in your registers very neatly and clearly, beta. Okay.